Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today I rise in support of H.R. 1235, the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame Commemorative Coin Act. Basketball was invented in Springfield, Massachusetts by Dr. James Naismith in 1891. I have the privilege of representing the 6th Congressional District of Kentucky, home of the University of Kentucky Wildcats. We affectionately know the University of Kentucky Wildcats basketball team as the greatest tradition in the history of college basketball, the winningest program in college basketball, 8 national championships, and of course the greatest fans in the history of college basketball. We call them the Big Blue Nation. While it may be to the surprise of many that a Kansas Jayhawk and not a Kentucky Wildcat invented the game, there is no doubt that this sport has helped many Americans learn the value of teamwork, sacrifice, and hard work. Today, by some estimates, basketball is considered the fastest growing sport in the world. And with current megastars like LeBron James, Steph Curry, Candace Parker, and Brittany Griner, we don't have to wonder why we are in the golden age of basketball again. And while the sport is wildly successful today with rising stars like former Kentucky players John Wall, Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, and Karl Anthony Towns, the future is in good hands. I could talk all day about the upcoming NCAA basketball season, but instead I want to turn my attention to the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Established in 1959, the Basketball Hall of Fame has honored players, coaches, referees, and other basketball icons for their contributions to this great American sport. From Larry Bird and Bob Cousy, Charles Barkley, Bill Russell, Jerry West, Patrick Ewing, Oscar Robertson, Pete Maravich, Bill Walton, Yao Ming, Shaq, T-Mac, AI, the Millers, Coach Summit, Coach Calipari, Magic Johnson, Dr. J, Wilt Chamberlain, Coach Adolph Rupp, Coach John Wooden, Coach Dean Smith. The Basketball Hall of Fame allows fans, young and old, to reminisce or even discover the rich history of the game they love. To the basketball lore of Chamberlain scoring 100 points in a single game, to the athletic heroics of Michael Jordan, to Lisa Leslie's dunk, to the UConn ladies' streak of 111 wins, to Curry and company revolutionizing the game with a constant barrage of three-pointers, the Hall of Fame is helping fans relive the greatest moments in basketball history while teaching important life lessons to youngsters through educational programs. To honor 60 years of excellence in 2020 by the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, it is with great pleasure that I'm on the House floor today encouraging my colleagues to support the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame Commemorative Coin Act. This legislation requires the U.S. Mint to produce commemorative coins for fans to collect and enjoy in celebration of this momentous occasion in denominations of $5 gold coins, $1 silver coins, and half-dollar clad coins. Importantly, these coins would be produced at no cost to the taxpayer, and surcharges on the sale of these coins would go to support programs at the Hall of Fame after raising matching funds from the private sector. I want to thank especially Congressman Richard Neal of Massachusetts, home to the Springfield location of the Hall of Fame, and Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy from California for their hard work on this legislation. And I urge all of my colleagues to support this legislation honoring this great American sport. Go Cats, go Big Blue, and I reserve the balance of my time.